Hey guys, Zombie here, and welcome back to another Among Us tips and tricks video. This tips and tricks video is going to be on confirming crewmates. This is mostly going to be done through visual tasks, however there is a few ways to confirm crewmates even without a visual task, so if you have that setting turned off with the new update, there will still be something in this tips and tricks video for you. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the love on all my Among Us tips and tricks videos. I haven't uploaded in a while because school's been really busy, but thank you guys so much for 1,000 subs. We're already about to cross 2,000, which is insane. I haven't had time to record or upload, but you guys have been killing it. Thank you guys so much. I hope you continue to enjoy the content. We're starting here on Polis, but we will cover all three maps, so let's get into it. Before jumping into the first visual task, please go down and make sure you're subscribed. I was looking at the stats and noticed over 96% of the people are still not subscribed to the channel, so if you could just double check for me, that'd mean a lot. Also head into the description and join my Discord. There's a ton of people at all different times of the day looking to play Among Us, so if you're interested in that, or you just want to come in and hang out, definitely check that out. While you're down there, if you could like the video and leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm, that'd be amazing. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first task I'm sure everyone was expecting to see is MedScan. I also have my cursor recorded like I usually do, so I can point stuff out. So, you walk up, you have the task to scan. It'll give you the animation if you have animations on. However, even if animations are off, you can use this to confirm a crewmate, and here's how. So if you have a scan, and someone else has a scan with the animations off, and you're scanning, if they come over and try to scan, it'll say waiting for pink or waiting for zombie, name of the player, waiting for player to finish scanning first. So you can verify a crewmate, but you would both have to have a scan and be trying to use it at the same time. So that is still works even if the animations are off, so that's something to keep in mind. Because the next task is a little bit far away, I'm going to cut over for you guys. Alright, so the next task on Polis, and actually the final visual task, is asteroids. So you'll notice when I start this up, and I start shooting the asteroids, you have this gun in the background on the building that shoots. Right here. You can kind of see it through the green. It starts to fire those like blue lasers. So that is a way to confirm crewmates, assuming you have the animations on. So if anyone, even if ghosts do it, it'll fire. So it could theoretically be faked by an imposter if a ghost is doing it at the same time, but I've never seen that happen, and if you're a ghost, you just have to hop off so they don't confirm the imposter as a crewmate. But that's pretty complicated, and I've never seen it actually happen, but just keep in mind that when a ghost does this task and the animations are on, it will still play the animation where it wouldn't on the scanner. So just something interesting to keep in mind. Those are the two on Polis, so we're going to head over to Mira next. Alright, now we're over here on Mira, and you might remember from my Mira HQ tips and tricks video that I think this is the most complicated map, and one of the hardest to win as imposter. But it's interesting because there's only one visual task on this map, so let's head over there now. Once again, MedScan, and it's actually the only one on this map. Despite asteroids being right here where my mouse is, in the balcony area of like when you go through cafeteria into balcony, this is asteroids. There's no visual on it on this map, which is very interesting. Something else I want to point out, because I know some people do this, I'm not a fan of it. I've never actually used it as imposter or as crewmate, because I don't think you need to. I personally don't like it, but I know some people do. Where you watch someone do a task. Let's say I'm an imposter and I'm faking this task. Someone could look at the taskbar, and if it doesn't move, they could think it's me. If it does move, they could confirm me. But it's not only do I think it's not fun, I also think it's janky in that an imposter could fake this and someone else could do a task somewhere else and then it'll move. And as soon as you as an imposter see that it moves, you run away as if it was you. There's also problems with if it's a part one of a task, it doesn't move the taskbar. It's only when you finish the last part. I don't think it's great. I know some people like to use that though, so I thought I'd mention it. But again, it's one of those things I don't use. I don't think it's enjoyable, and it's also not even that good. But we're gonna head over to Scaled next, where there is there's so many visual tasks on Scaled. So let's head over there now. Alright, so here we are on the Skeld. So there is 4 visual tasks on this map, the most of any map. But with this first one, emptying the garbage, this first part is not visual. This is just doing a task. But then we'll see that this second part of the task is visual. So we're gonna get back to that in a minute. So on this map, asteroids is visual. You'll notice right here, this gun. It's a little bit hard to notice, but you'll see it. I mean, it will shoot lasers. You won't be able to see it on my screen actually, maybe if I do this, you'll be able to see it. So you'll see, it shoots those red lasers and they like recoil when they shoot. So usually if I do weapons, I'm right here, but you can still see the guns like recoiling after each shot. So I'll just finish the task so you can see it from this side, where you don't necessarily see the lasers, but you see them like recoiling back after the shot. So even if you don't see the actual lasers, if you see that, that also means someone's on it. Something to keep in mind, if 2 people are standing here, like if I'm doing asteroids and someone else walks up, I usually get off just to see if it keeps firing, because an imposter could walk up and just say they were doing it at the same time. And there's no way to disprove that, necessarily. So I usually don't like having more than one person who is potentially doing it at once. You don't necessarily have to do it that way, that's just my personal preference to be able to get more information out of it. The next one is shields, which a lot of people I feel like don't know about this one, but if you take a look at these 2 like cylinders, when you finish priming the shields and you finish the task, you see them start glowing. So notice how they're dim right now. Once you do this, I click the last one, look right over here, they start glowing. So someone can see you turn on the shields, like prime the shields, and has to do this. I've heard from someone, I haven't been able to confirm this myself, that if someone does shields and it's glowing now, if someone else does shields, it'll turn off and turn back on quickly. I'm not positive about that, so if maybe people in the comments could verify that, that would be great. Now we're gonna do the second part of the garbage task, which is visual. So we're gonna look at this chute right here. Because once you finish this task, you'll notice the garbage gets thrown out and visually. So that's a way to confirm. Again, I don't like having 2 people potentially here at the same time. I like to, if I have it and someone else is doing it, I'll let them do it, and then I'll try to get them to stay and do it myself. Then you confirm each other, you both, and then the other one's good. Which is a confirm. This map has so many confirms, it's insane. And then we have med scan again, which I'll just show to show, even though I'm sure everyone already knows. I've shown it twice. So like I said, this one has 4. So there's a lot of ways that you can confirm your crewmates, which makes it quite tough for imposters as well. However, with the sabotages on this map, I feel like the sabotages are really good, which makes I don't know, it's opinion based. I think this is one of the easier maps I think it's actually the easiest one as imposter, but I guess it depends on who you're playing with and the skill level of everyone. So this is a shorter video. I wanted to go over, this is more concrete than some of my other videos where it was a lot of, I learned this over time. Someone jiggling over a vent might just be a force of habit on seeing something glowing yellow, means they're imposter potentially. This is more straightforward. If you see this, they're confirmed and that's it. Because if you can confirm only, like if I'm standing here and I'm getting scanned and no one else is even trying to pretend it's them or stand on top of me, so it looks like it could be either one of us, you just know the person's a crewmate and there's no real argument to it, so there's not too much to explain. But for new players, I feel like knowing, what to look for in terms of visuals, because if I do asteroids and someone's watching me do asteroids, but they're brand new and don't know the visual for it, I can say, you saw me do asteroids. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And that can be frustrating. So this is definitely geared towards the newer players. It'll completely confirm someone, which is always good. This is much shorter than my other videos. I'm going to keep it that way. Like I said, it's very straightforward, not really much explaining I have to do, not much experience was, had to be explained through this. So I'm going to actually end it there. So that's going to be it for me for now. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in another video. Until then, see you soon.